Hey, today I'm gonna talk to you guys about something that I've been seeing online and some misconceptions that I've been hearing online and kind of getting on my nerves. And this is basically a way for me to stay sane and talk to somebody because, you know, the situation outside in New York is really bad. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on outside and what I think about what's going on around the world right now. Right now, coronavirus cases, 1,765,000 people are infected all over the world. 401,000 people have recovered and 100,000 people have died. In America, 500,000 people have been infected, recovered 30,000, 20,000 people dead. And New York, there are 180,000 people infected and 13,000 have recovered. 8,000 people died. So I've heard somewhere that 5% of the world's cases are in New York. I don't know if that's correct, but I can see the stats right now. But yo, this is really bad. And what about Bangladesh? Bangladesh right now has 424 confirmed cases and 33 recoveries and 27 deaths. So here's the thing. I've been hearing from a lot of sources that this is not correct and more thousands and thousands of people are infected. But here's the thing that I wanted to point out. 3,610 people were only tested. I don't know what's the population of Bangladesh right now. I'm gonna look it up. So there are 164 million people in Bangladesh right now. And only 3,000 people have been tested. So what is the population of New York? There are 19 million people in New York. Actual size of New York State and the size of Bangladesh. New York State is 141,000 square kilometers and Bangladesh is 147,000 square kilometers. So that's roughly a 6,000 square kilometer difference between Bangladesh and New York State. There are 146 million people. 164,000 million people living in a country which has the space exactly the same as New York State. And New York State এখন 19 million people থাকে. So 19 million people and 165 million people. Do you guys see the difference, what I'm getting at? So do you guys see my point? And only 3,000 people among those 164 million people have been tested. I'm not a pessimistic person, but here are the facts. We have to look at it as adults and we gotta calculate in our heads. Even if our government is not doing the best as taking steps, I'm not supposed to give my opinion, but the numbers here don't match up. And I feel like we should keep faith in our government, but also make educated guesses for ourselves. My educated guess is that 165 million people staying in the same space as 16 million people, and almost like a million people are gonna be infected in this country. And like you can think like koto manush ashole infected hoite pare in Bangladesh, and Bangladesh is heading into something bad, and I don't want anything bad to happen. Allah Dunia Choddo Gushti is in Bangladesh, so I really want good for that country. As you guys already know that America took the wrong steps. Our president has said in several cases when the virus was not under control, he have went up to several meetings and rallies and said that coronavirus is no problem and it is under control. And look where we are right now. America is the epicenter of coronavirus and there's no stopping it. Our president has actually said something smart which has surprised everybody. He said that this is actually the tip of the iceberg and we're gonna see it get worse before it gets better. But he did talk loosely about when it's gonna get better. He wants America open by May, which is probably not going to happen. We should just assume that our neighbors, our kajer loks and our drivers and our peons and our whatever and all the employees and all the people that we interact with, these people are already infected. So the message to the kids that are going outside and chilling with their friends and they're bringing it to their parents. So তুমি চিন্তা করতেছো যে তোমার বন্ধু এটা আমার বন্ধু জীবনে হবে না, তোমার বন্ধু Arif is the one who's spreading it. Don't bring Arif to your house, don't take Arif to a restaurant, don't meet Arif, cut Arif off, talk to Arif on the phone. That's it. Arif is the one spreading it. People are bringing their friends into the house. Oh, বাসা থেকে বাইরে দিতে না বন্ধু বাসায় আনবো. These friends touch millions of other people and you don't know who they're touching. If you're careful, be careful in the house. Don't bring no friends and don't go outside. Here's my suggestion. I might sound a little bit aggressive, but I'm not supposed to give my opinion. But that's my opinion. And look at some dumbasses on the internet, you know, trying to take care of
coronavirus. 2 दिन पहले दावा आपने मेरे ही सामने मेरे चैनल पे किया था और आज पार्टी का भी आयोजन कर दिया डॉक्टर्स
पार्टी कोरोनावायरस पार्टी
कि ये सिर्फ मिथक है जो स्वामी जी ने दावा किया है।
सबसे ज्यादा मरने वाले डॉक्टर ही है बेचारे।
तो ये तो देखो
Did you just say that doctors are the ones that die the most? Of course, because they're trying to save all the people that are infected. Of course they're gonna die the most. We should be sad about that. We're losing brilliant minds because they're trying to save these people. And this dude is like, they're dumb, that's why they're dying. That is coming from a man who's drinking piss to shoo away coronavirus. Why am I trying to make sense?
और निश्चित रूप से बिल्कुल आपसे चर्चा हुई और चर्चा के दौरान बात हुई थी तो निश्चित रूप से इसलिए हुई थी कि गोमूत्र वास्तव में 3300 जो वो पाए जाते हैं और इसी सब लोगों ने पिया, खूब आनंद मना रहे, देखो भजन हो रहा है। तो हमने पहले यज्ञ करके पूरे पर्यावरण को शांति की कामना की, पूरी ब्रह्मांड शांत हो, अंतरिक्ष शांत हो, मनुष्यों की वो शांत हो। जो कोरोना को हम लोगों ने पूरी और मिठाई चढ़ाए कि शांत हो, आप भी शांत हो, और उसके बाद गोमूत्र का सेवन कर रहे हैं, गोबर का लेपन कर रहे हैं।
It's not only some of these pundits that are doing this, also pastors. Let's look at this pastor.
COVID-19. The wind of God. On you. You are destroyed forever. And you'll never be back.
Trying to blow out this pastor trying to blow out the
Strong, it doesn't have to be a fast wind. Didn't say anything about it being blowing over 40 miles an hour. Don't have to. Just hot. Hey, we know what hot is in Texas. It just dies. That's what it takes to kill this thing. It hates heat. It hates humidity. It hates water. It just dies.
It just dies. তাহলে ফিলিপিন্সে করোনা ভাইরাস হইতো না, গরম কোন জায়গায় করোনা ভাইরাস হইতো না, টেক্সাসে করোনা ভাইরাস হইতো না। This is another misconception that heat is going to kill coronavirus. Yes, your body raises your temperature to make it uncomfortable for the virus, but actual সূর্যের আলো, গরম তাপ is only going to make the virus uncomfortable. Problem with viruses like this is that it can evolve into a greater version of itself, more dangerous. Apparently this guy is worth $300 million, which blows my mind why a pastor would be worth $300 million, but apparently he has his own private jet. So yeah, he's another dumbass that's out there saying Batash Khodar Fu is gonna take it away and you should keep giving your money for fuel for their private planes. So you know, this is driving me crazy and it's getting on my nerves so bad. Like another thing that's been happening all over the world, not only in Bangladesh, not only in America, the worst type of people are spreading misconception. প্রথমত যাদের একটু মাথায় বুদ্ধি আছে তারা কম্পিউটারে বসে ফেসবুকের মধ্যে ভুল ইনফরমেশন ছাড়তেছে, আর যাদের মাথায় তাও বুদ্ধি নেই তারা কোটটার মধ্যে পানি ঢুকায় রং মিশায় হ্যান্ড স্যানিটাইজার হিসেবে বিক্রি করছে। লাইক আমি যদি ফেসবুকে একটা দিতে পারি বুঝছো, তাহলে হয়তো আমার অ্যাকাউন্টে অনেকগুলো মানুষ আসবে বুঝছো। আমার দোকানে যদি আসে তাহলে আমি নকল ডেটল দিব, কেউ বুঝবে না। তারপরে আল্লাহ দিবে I've seen this video of somebody selling knuckle hand sanitizer. Look at this. Watch.
আমাদের বাংলাদেশ কোথায় গেলে কোথায় আর যাবে, কতটুকু যাবে আপনাদের জীবিকার কাছে প্রশ্ন রাখি। এটা জীবাণুনাশক একটা জিনিস, এখন একটা মহামারী চলতেছে, সেখানেও যদি এরকম নকল জিনিস দিয়ে মানুষের সাথে ভাওতাবাজি করতে হয়, তাহলে কোন জায়গায় গেলে আমরা ভালো হবো? আপনি এগুলো কিনছেন করতে গিয়ে খাতুনগঞ্জ কোন জায়গা থেকে কিনছেন? আপনার কি এটা সম্পর্কে কোনো অভিজ্ঞতা আছে? তাহলে কেন এটা আপনি বিক্রি করছেন? এই দেখেন, এটা সম্পূর্ণ একেবারে পানি ছাড়া আর কিছুই না। এখানে কি কোনো অ্যাক্সেসল ডাক্তারি লেভেলের ফার্মেসি করেন কেউ আছেন? এই দেখেন তো, এটা অ্যাক্সেসলের গন্ধ কি আবার কোনো কিছু পান কিনা এখানে? দেখেন না, এই আর কি আছেন একটু দেখেন এখানে কি।
Minding his business. হাত ধরে লাগে।
অ্যাক্সেসলের কোনো গন্ধ পাচ্ছেন কেউ? দেখেন আছে অ্যাক্সেসলের কোনো গন্ধ আছে?
এরকম মানুষও আছে, মানুষের বাচ্চা, দাদা দাদি, মা বোন সবাই মারা যেতেছে, এর মাঝখানে এরা পানি বিক্রি করতেছে নীল রং দিয়ে। It's nasty, it's horrible, it's disgusting, and frankly my mom is getting very irritating with her বাতাসের মধ্যে করোনা ভাইরাস, এই পানির মধ্যে করোনা ভাইরাস, and all these things that Facebook is spreading. It's really messed up. যারা বলতেছে বাতাসে উঠতেছে and all these things, and if you're in Bangladesh and you're on the street and you have coronavirus, let's see how things are handled.
আমি মোবাইলটা ধরতে হাত ধরবো, আমি তার গোটা শরীর কেন আমি আদায় আমার জীবনটা কেন বুঝলাম না, আমাকে প্রেশার
আসলেই তো লাইক রাস্তার মানুষকে কি ভলান্টিয়ার করাবে? চাচা এখন যদি এই সবগুলা মানুষকে যদি বলা হয় যে করোনা ভাইরাস বাতাসে ছড়াবে, ডু ইউ থিঙ্ক এনিবডি উড হেল্প দিস পারসন? Is this how they're gonna take care of me if I have coronavirus in Bangladesh? Chacha, move it! Chacha! Chacha's making a call! Chacha, you're making a call! You have a person on the ground that fell from the ambulance while he has coronavirus. Chacha just made a call. Chacha just told Chachi to make aloo bhatta. Or he checked in with the sugar girl. All we can do is pray and, stay clean, stay safe, and help each other, help your neighbors, help your friends, help whoever needs help. Like, share, and comment whatever you guys want to comment. That's it. I'm gonna leave you guys with something calm and relaxing. Chacha made a call. Why, Chacha, you made a call.